everyone, this is Shauna. Welcome to my channel. I'm an adult doll collector and I enjoy, collecting dolls, interacting with other adults and that collect and making these videos. So this video is for other adults that have those same kind of enjoyments. So today, I'm not sure if I'm going to even be able to share this with you, but I'm going to go ahead and film it. I set this up for a short little reel to share on Instagram. I love, sharing videos at Halloween time, but this year has been just one of my busiest years. And so I don't even know if this is going to go out, but since I have these dolls set up, let's get to it. So here are, what is it? We got 7 Barbies in front of you, the fashion dolls. I made a whole bunch of these hats this year, 40 to be exact, that I was making because I gave them as party favors when I went to my the Sacramento Fashion Doll Club meeting. It wasn't a meeting. It was a mini convention over the weekend. So these are the ones that I made extra, and I have them on my girls, and I just love the way they look because you don't have to do much to dress up for Halloween, and you can be really festive. So let me show you close up each one in case you want to see them. I know I always enjoy seeing other people's house and, I'm saying their decorations, how they display stuff. I find it really, really fun. So I'm going to zoom in and show you these girls. I'm really happy with all of the pink. Pink is my favorite color. Moving in a little closer, we have my Minnie. And she is wearing this, like I bought a hat that looks a lot like this at, what is it? What is that Halloween store? I can't even remember. Spirit Halloween, the night before I went to the mini convention because I wanted to have something dressed up. So I made her hat to look like mine. And I'll show you the hat in a second. She's holding a hot pink little pumpkin. And I made her that shirt the day of the mini convention because I thought I had a pink shirt and I couldn't find one. Then we have this other one I've put on a made-to-move body. I think she came on a mermaid body. Yes, she did come on a mermaid body. And she's wearing this cute outfit. I got either on Amazon or Temu, the sequin. And then I have a daisy that I found at Goodwill. And I put her on a made-to-move body. See these hats? My favorite 35th anniversary Barbie. I love her. She just got back from Hawaii with me. And there is one of my Tara Lynn's wearing a Fashion Avenue. And I love the color. I like all these different shades of pink that are available in the felt. And then, and then I have, I'm not going to go that close. I have Margot Robbie over there. You can see her, and she's in a Barbie dress wearing one of these pink hats. And back there is one of my 90s Barbies in another pink hat, wearing an outfit that I got from my friend Kev when we went to the Barbie convention together. So there is my group. And here's a little bit of my decorating. I had this countdown, Halloween countdown. I actually need to open up the 29th. So we'll see if I get a video. I usually do, like I said, want to have a video for Halloween. And here is my Halloween tree. We went to Hawaii, which was great. But I had a week less at home, and then not only a week less, I had to pack and unpack and get things ready for my pets. This is my tree, and there's the hat I wore, and I put it on top of the tree. It's a tree topper. I think it worked out really well. All of these ornaments, except for these ones that I got at Michael's, they came as like garland, these little ghosts, but these other ghosts were little crafts I bought, and I did from Michael's. And they're so cute. And then a couple of them, like the bigger cats, and there's a bigger ghost, I put ribbons on. Anyway, I put the ribbons on. So that's some of my decorating, and I might be able to show you more if I can continue this video. Maybe I will be able to make this into a little video. So here are 2 of my newest American Girl dolls that I got over the summer with... when they were on really good sale, but I think I opened them up last month in September. So I think it's $125 on the left. She's still needing a name, and my goal, like when I dressed these girls today, was maybe by Christmas, like all they want for Christmas is a name. And on the right is the 128, and they're wearing some dresses that I bought from Dresses for Dolls when she used to sell on Etsy. I know a lot of people loved her work. These were actually the left one was Dresses for Dolls. The right one, I think, was Elite Doll World. Dresses for Dolls would make these dresses, though, like on the left, and sell them for only $5 each. So they're just wearing like basic American Girl doll glitter shoes. But 2 more dolls, see how many I can get. I'm going to count this as dress for Halloween, even though it's not a costume. These are definitely Halloween outfits. I'd love to know if you were allowed to wear Halloween costumes to school. When I was in most grades, all through elementary and junior high, I was not allowed to because I went to private schools. And then when my children were also in a public school, I was really excited to put them in Halloween costumes, and they were not allowed to until middle school. But these would be something I would love to wear when you can't wear a Halloween costume and you need to go to school. Something's Halloween spirit. So I'm going to include these in my video. These are Kelly dolls and, Tommy and a couple of the friends. And these were my mom's. So that's why I still have them in the container. I cannot, like when my mom passed away a few years ago, she had some boxes and some of them were labeled with my name and my daughter, and some of them were labeled to other family members. In the end, everybody let me have all the dolls, which I really am grateful for, because collecting Kelly and collecting Barbie was something my mom and I did together. But I haven't been able to open these yet because I want to make a video of all of her collection before I unbox things. Now, when she was collecting, she had them, and then when her grandchildren came, if they wanted to open things, she pretty much let them open what they wanted. But let's take a look at these. So these are some Target ones, and this one is Deidre, and, Halloween Deidre, and they're both pumpkins. Both of these are. There's actually 3 Deidres, but one of them has a different box, and it says a Target Special Edition. And my mom was also into collecting variations like I am. And here is the Jenny one with the red hair, and then another Deidre. They're all so cute, and it has, Target. The whole box is different, but you can see it has Target Special Edition on all of the boxes, but the boxes are different. And then down here we have Tommy, and the 2 on the end, he's dressed like a dinosaur, and these are from Target, and so are the ones in the middle. But we have, 2 Tommies where he is dressed as a dinosaur, and a Tommy where he's a little cowboy. And then it says Kelly. I'm not seeing another name, so Kelly with the purple hair, and she's a cute little astronaut. So these are now mine, but they were my mom's. So I have to say, I think of all the things that I have received since my mom passed away of her things, the most meaningful for me are the Barbies and the Kellys, her dolls, because that was something, doll collecting was something we did together. And she wasn't into it till she got, she saw my collection. So it's really special to me. Here are 4 more dolls dressed for Halloween. I've decided I'm just going to be putting all of the dolls together, if I haven't already mentioned it, and in any order I want. But I love collecting dolls, and my collection is just, I have so many different variations. So these are animator dolls, and I got them all at Goodwill. I have some new ones, but these ones are all found at Goodwill. I think I paid probably $5 each. And they're some of my favorite dolls. So Boo was my newest addition. I got her this summer. I've been looking for her. And she is wearing an orange M&M outfit that I made years ago. I think her name is Marita. She is, so I did wash all of them and redid their hair. She turned out pretty good. She's wearing the yellow M&M. And then we have Anna and Elsa. And one is in, Elsa is in the blue M&M. And I actually, I really wasn't crazy about this doll, Elsa, but it's the first time I've redressed her since cleaned her up. And I put her hair in ponytails because her hair was, out of all of them, like the worst quality. But I really like it in the ponytails. And now I'm really liking her. And there is Anna in the green M&M. I think these all are just adorable. Let me know which one is your favorite of the M&Ms and which one is your favorite of all the costumes. I'm really happy with how these are turning out. So here are some witches, and I'm going to start with this one on the right. She was one at the Barbie little mini convention that I went to for my fashion doll club. We had, like, one of the crafts was you picked a naked Barbie, and I picked this one because she looked similar to, like, the face paint of the superstar Barbie that I had growing up. I'm not sure which one she is. She's just got, straight arms, bendable legs. But if you know which one she is, let me know. Her hair goes about mid-length in the back. But that's the one I picked. So we got hats we could do. Each of us got a different sock. And you could do whatever you want, like lace and ribbons. Yarn. And we did these chopsticks and made these brooms. You could be as creative as you wanted. And we got a doll stand and little black heels. But this is the one I made. I think she turned out pretty cute. I'm very happy with her. And then I received this as one of my little party favors, the ceramic witch with the black cat. And I love it. It's my favorite party favor. It's so cute. And then I made this midge into a witch back in the 90s. It might have been like in 90, I'm thinking it was 94-ish, but I'm really happy with her. And I sewed all those little buttons on, and she has all of her pieces still. I used to love to sew. I still do. I just don't have the time. But I even made these little felt shoes. They're really hard to see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not zooming in. But I made those felt shoes for her. And then at the mini convention, I did win this Barbie. And I will probably take her out of the box later, but I haven't made a video on the mini convention yet. She's Halloween Wishes Barbie, and she's so cute. She looks like she's come apart, detached from her box, but that's okay. And then I have this little mini Cabbage Patch Kid. This was my daughter's, and she might have redressed her. We used to buy these for her, these little mini ones. They'd be like near the cash registers. You go out, little toys, and she loved to have something small to hold in her hands. So she had a nice collection of those, and now I have them. And then I think, I have this one also, but this one is actually my daughter's. She was going to take it home and forgot. It's one of little Kelly friends from a Target exclusive with a 4-pack of little trick-or-treaters. So there are some witches, and I do have some 18-inch witches costumes. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to them, but I do have more full size. Oh, wait, yes, I will put in those, Our Generation Target exclusives, or they were, sold at Target limited edition dolls. Okay, here are 3 more costumes on American Girls, and one American Girl, 2 Our Generation dolls, a little Cabbage Patch Kid, so that makes 4 costumes, and a little Kelly friend, 5 costumes. So we have little cats, and I love the black cats. I love how this goes with my tree. Everything is perfect, in my opinion, with the coloring here. On the left is an Our Generation doll, and I don't remember her name. She came out the same year as Gloria, and I don't have time to go look up her name. She has freckles. That was my dog, Barbie. And she was one of the very first dolls to come out with this face mold. And I know there's debate on which dolls had this face mold first. But from Instagram accounts and my memory, it was 2 dolls, Gloria and this one. And then the following summer, we got another one with this face mold. But they both have, anyway, there's debate on who had this face mold first. Then in the middle is one of my dolls. She's a Grace, and I've given her a pink wig. Gorgeous. All 3 of their costumes are from My Life As. On the right is Joyce. She was a Christmas present from my daughter. I just love her with the dimples. And then down below, we have a little Kelly friend, and I don't remember when this one came out. She's just adorable. She might have come in the 4-pack that was available from Target. I don't remember, but this, I don't think she did. This one possibly is my daughter's, but I think she is mine. She does need her hair to get a little bit cleaned up. And on the right is my one of the little cats that were Cabbage Patch Kids. These were available in the late 90s. She has a little pumpkin, so adorable with the face paint and green eyes. So which one of these cats is your favorite? Let's move on to the next group of dolls. I have to include this vampire that I received at my the Sacramento Fashion Doll Club's mini convention this year. Look at how amazing she is. I did help. I didn't design anything. That credit goes to Randy. And let me see how to pronounce his last name. So it was designed by Randy Penna, and the face paint is by Kevin Wan. Both are collectors that are really, really nice, and I'm glad to be able to call them my friends. But we were able, club members could help, like we did like some beadwork and stuff, helping sew little detail stuff. So I did help with that. And because I helped, look at what Randy made, little minis for our Barbies to have their own little mini doll. I love these. And I'll have more on this vampire doll when I do my little video I'm hoping to do and planning to do about the convention, because these are really amazing. I mean, look at this. Sorry for that ring light. Her name is Lady Violent Van Dam. And just so amazing. Look at her. See those little fangs? The face paint, like I said, was painted by my friend Kevin. And it's so professional looking and so amazing. So she's included in this little Halloween video also with the mini that my Barbie really loves. Here we go with some more costumes. This is the Care Bear set. Now I did make, I think, 5 other Care Bears that fit the American Girls and Our Generation dolls, but I'm not getting them all out this year. I just got out the ones that match these Barbie cutie reveals and the little Kelly cutie reveals. I find them so cute. Let me know what you think. Maybe next year I'll have time to get them all out, or I might just do them. You don't have to have Halloween to get out Care Bears. But the one modeling the Grumpy Bear, that is one of my American Girl boys, and I named him Romeo. I got him when he first came out. And I'm not going to take the head masks off these Barbies, but just know they're cute. Or the little Kellys. But I really do like this set. I wish there was more time, because then I would get more of my Care Bears out. Let me know which one is your favorite set of, costumes. I like grouping them together like this. So right over here is Pixie. Many people enjoy seeing her in the video, so I wanted to include her. She is napping, and I think she's starting to hear me because she's moving her little toes and stuff. She likes to sleep on the back of one of our couches. Usually she enjoys, oh, maybe she isn't awake. Look at that. She's dreaming. Oh my gosh, I thought she was awake and just not opening her eyes. That was her dreaming. So she's sleeping on the back of one of our couches, and I just wanted to make a little include her in the video. So over here I have a Paradise Galleries baby, one of my Cabbage Patch Kids. This is, I believe, a number 14. I love the chubby cheeks on her, lemon hair and blue eyes, and she's wearing like a pinafore and a little dress and little panties that I made years ago for the Cabbage Patch Kids. And I really like these that have a Halloween fabric. And she's holding a little pumpkin stuffed animal I found at Walmart this year. And then I have this little one was sold at Target. I can't remember the name of these babies. And I think it's a little deer because of the little antlers. And here's a Paradise Galleries baby in a cute little ghost outfit with a little ghost stuffed animal. She's sitting on a couple of the blankets I bought this year. And then down here, we have the little bitty baby in the new pink little bunny outfit. I think this is like a type of Beringer baby, and I'm probably saying the name wrong, Beringer. Little frog outfit. And another Cabbage Patch Kid that always came in this outfit, little bunny. I use this one at, Halloween and Easter. So it's always fun to see different dolls. And I think I named this one Ella. She's made by Yanni DeLonga. And here we go with 2 more of my dolls dressed. Logan is wearing one of my absolute favorites. It's Kermit the Frog that I made a few years ago. And I actually took one of my dolls, I think it was Ivy, to see the Muppets when it was back in the theater. She got to wear the outfit, and I have a little Miss Piggy stuffed animal. I didn't get Piggy for this. I wonder where my Piggy is. I'm not sure. And then on the right is Brett, and she is wearing a little tiger outfit that I made years ago. I do have American Girl, name brand outfits, but I don't use them as much. I prefer these homemade ones. And eventually I'll get to them again. They are really pretty, like Mary Ellen's cowgirl outfit. I haven't even opened and taken out of the box. I should get that. But here they are. So I hope you enjoyed these that I am making. Let's get to a few more dolls. Now I have two more girls dressed in some outfits from Dresses for Dolls. On the left is Liberty. I didn't find any corn on the cob, not corn on the cob, candy corn little hair stuff for her, so she doesn't have any bows. I should make my own next year. The candy corn's so good. Let me know if you like candy corn, but here she is, a cute little dress. And then on the right is Sierra, and she's wearing some pumpkin little barrettes that I got. And I love both of their dresses. The blue kind of pops on Sierra's dress. But there are two girls, and I wanted to thank everybody so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing it, and I wasn't sure if I would even be able to make a Halloween video because of our trip to Hawaii in the middle of October. And I came home, and to get this done, I think it took me 3 days. That is really good for me, and to dress as many dolls as I did. So I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know which one is your favorite, which set of dolls, and you can have more than one favorite. I know I always do. So thanks for watching. You can check out my Instagram accounts. I have Sew for Dolls, Pink Chic Barbie, and Pretty in Pink Reborn. Thanks so much. Oh, and Sew for CPKs. So check out those accounts. I know I have links throughout my channel and stuff on them. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and leave me a comment and hit the like button. Thanks again and happy Halloween. Bye-bye.